Right, well, I said it was coming. And, yeah, I kept to my promise. We'll move on to a rant. Let's just put it this way, because I'm about to... I say we start off positively by talking about Fox and Deadpool, just briefly. They look awesome. Deadpool's probably going to be my most anticipated film next year. That's all I've got to say about that, because it doesn't need brought up. Unfortunately, the bad needs to be brought up on Suicide Squad. So let's give some backstory. Suicide Squad, as soon as this project was announced, I was on board fully. I mean, what's not to like? Some of the craziest villains being forced to save the world, that sort of stuff. It's just basically a bunch of villains. I wouldn't say craziest, because they need to be able to control them, but they're forcing villains to save the world, otherwise the villains die. And wow, as soon as they announced like the cast as well, like Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn, I was blown away by that, because she was one of my first choices to play Harley Quinn. Will Smith as Deadshot. Surprisingly, he looks brilliant as Deadshot. And then we got some folk like Jai Courtney. That one was a bit... let's just hope that Jai Courtney can do something with his role. Anything, please. Just do something with it. And whatever you do not shout John, please, because that can irritate him. Oh yeah, I actually never mentioned about Terminator Genesis, so I'll quickly mention that. It was alright. It wasn't the worst. My door just opened again. And I felt a wind that time. I've planted this seed in my head that there's a paranormal activity thing going on with this door now. Anyway. So, yeah, Jai Courtney, if he does anything, I'm happy. Honestly, if he shows any emotion, I will be over the moon. It will literally be like landing on the moon again. Or landing on Mars, actually. Let's help the States, because... yeah, Jai Courtney showing any emotion and acting's going to be quite fun. And John, please, just... never say that again. That was embarrassing. So, yeah, if you didn't gather, I thought Terminator Genesis was alright, but yeah, Jai Courtney is Kyle Reese. No. So we also got a couple of other cast members, and we got Killer Croc, and I'll admit, when I saw Killer Croc, I was like, he's practical. That's cool. And then I started to get a bit upset, because I was like, I can't imagine it was a big beast and everything like that. He's all huge. But then I realised that Killer Croc would basically grow from this point. He will get bigger as the franchise continues on. In theory, anyway. And then eventually, hopefully, he won't be. But I have no idea how else they'll do it. Hopefully, it won't be a CGI mess. So. Humble beginnings. Anyway, so then, around Comic-Con time, the trailer was released. And I was over the moon. I was like, this is going to be amazing. Especially considering the Batman v Superman trailer was pretty awesome. Despite the fact that Wonder Woman's in it, I honestly hoped that that was just a false rumour. But, nope, she's in it. God damn it. See if they introduce anyone else in the Batman v Superman, I'm just going to be like, done. Just not as in like done, I'm sold. I'm like, I'm done. I'm not watching this. This is just embarrassing how much you're trying to copy Marvel. So then Suicide Squad trailer was released, and I was like, oh, this is going to be amazing. This is honestly what's going to sell DC. And I've even got my DC t-shirt on. So even though it's like the 1960s TV show, like anime show, and I was super excited, and I saw it and I was like, yes, here we go. And then the trailer starts and they have completely missed the mark. I don't even, like, honestly, the only person that had done from the trailer looks good is Will Smith as Deadshot. What the hell happened with Harley Quinn? Harley Quinn's meant to be insane, and are doing acrobats, like slow motion acrobats. It's like, I don't get it. It's almost in that shot, and she's looking like the bars and everything, and it's like they're trying to super sexualize her, and I'm like, what is going on? I mean, first of all, Arkham games sort of done that, but I think they've done it to a point in which it wasn't ridiculous. But this trailer, it's like going out of their way. We're like, oh, all these photos, like, it's the first live action version of Harley Quinn. And fair enough, there's this sort of thing, like, almost a love following for Harley Quinn, like, by some fanboys, it's almost like a bit in attraction and all that sort of stuff. Anyway, that doesn't give you an excuse for going super sexualized for the first live action version. Why can't it just be a physical adaptation? I mean, what? I mean, honestly, that is fair enough. If she was crazy and she was doing that sort of stuff, fair enough. But from what I'm getting from the trailer, all it is it's like she's just gonna be some poorly developed female character that's just thrown there. Why? Honestly, I'll be honest, Harley Quinn is one of my favourite characters because it's a tragic story. And then, right, okay, so at least she's gonna be slightly, she's gonna have a backstory, they're gonna deal with her backstory. But they're not giving them the insanity part, and that is like the main characteristic. Or at least from what and even if from what I'm seeing from the trailer, and even then from what I'm seeing, why would they not show that in the trailer? Why would they not show her being actual Harley Quinn? And that's only like the tip of the iceberg for this. Then the tone, what the hell is going on with the tone? This is like some dark Watchmen shit. The Suicide Squad, fair enough from its title, it sounds like some dark Watchmen-like thing, but it's not. It's crazy, it's insane. Harley Quinn is like the main character, one of the main characters in it. That's not going to give you some dark, twisted... It's going to be dark and twisted, but it's also really comical, it's really just insane. It's not like this whole thing with a choir and everybody's soaked in blood, and it's not even like, it's completely missing the mark, right? It's not even trying to make this like over the top or all that sort of stuff. I don't know what they're playing with this. Honestly, it's Arrow done this really well. They got the whole insanity part of it right. Fair enough, the first time there wasn't really that many insane characters they had introduced at that point, so they couldn't really do it. Second time, it was so much fun, because they had introduced Oliver Queen's, well, not really Oliver, the Arrow's, whatever, I think it's Cupid her name was, and she's obsessed with Arrow, like, properly, and, like, she thinks she's in love with him, and she's attached to him, and that was so much fun. Like, it started to introduce a proper, crazy Suicide Squad thing. And then we get this trailer and they just go, oh yeah, you know that Suicide Squad episode we done, which actually captured Suicide Squad really well, considering we didn't have that many crazy characters? Yeah, we're not going to do that, we're going to have this dark and serious. I mean, what is this? You see them walking around and Harley Quinn has a baseball bat and she's like... And like you see them all and they're all posing as if this is some big, dark and twist. It's like dark and serious and they're all dark and brooding. And what is this with DC? Why do they need to make everything serious? Why? Why? DC is not a crazy, serious thing. See, this is why I'm getting so annoyed, because they took an amazing idea, they had something with a brilliant tone, right? They could have done easily what Marvel is doing, how they have one that's super serious in a way, like what they done last year, Marvel done last year, where they had Winter Soldier, which is a super dark, for Marvel anyway, super dark story, and then they switched over to Guardians of the Galaxy, which is as light-hearted as you can get. DC could have had their big epic fight, and then they could have had Suicide Squad, which is just batshit insane. But no! We have to have two super serious films. And how? Like, who thought of this? Who thought, right, okay, you know that comic book that's completely insane and everybody loves it because it's crazy, it's over the top. Yeah, we're going to make this super serious. First of all, who in their right mind would have a bunch of super films running around, like, trying to save the world? Huh? And this is not as if it's like it's a spin-off. It is a part of the universe. So where's Superman? Where is Batman? Where is Wonder Woman? Where is Cyborg? Because apparently Cyborg's meant to be in Batman v Superman. Where's Flash? Because I heard Flash is meant to be in Batman v Superman. Where's all these folk from Batman v Superman? Why do they need to rely on villains? Right? This could have been established very easily if they had just went with the insane plot instead of having this super serious. It's like what happened with Torchwood when it became a spin-off, in which it slowly started to lose its realism as it had to keep on upping the stakes, and then eventually you're just like, right, okay, so this is a show without the Doctor, from Doctor Who. So Torchwood's a spin-off from Doctor Who, it doesn't have the Doctor, but then the world's in danger, like the whole world is threatened from getting destroyed. Where's the Doctor? Who knows? Because Torchwood needs to deal with this because this is a Torchwood show, and they cannot have the Doctor because Torchwood's way too adult. Then that removes the realism. And they've basically already failed with that with Suicide Squad already, and they haven't even got the bloody film out. And let's talk about the Joker, because nobody can have a proper Joker like Mark Hamill. I mean, Jack Nicholson was as close as you could get to him. And fair enough, Jack Nicholson was good, and I enjoyed Jack Nicholson as the Joker. Heath Ledger, brilliant, he captured the dark side perfectly. Jared Leto, I had faith in you when you were cast, and what are you doing? It's like you're trying to copy Heath Ledger, but but trying to be super dark at the same time. Even Heath Ledger was comical. I mean, he has the famous pencil thing, which is just like, I'm gonna make this pencil disappear. Psh, nah, it's gone. And like the overacting at that point, it worked perfectly. But we've got the Joker in a torture moment, and even then, why would that be the first scene in which you would show the Joker? You just see him sitting around, we've got no jokes. The laugh, I think, sounds way too sinister. I mean, the thing about the Joker is, his laugh is meant to be a really crazy laugh, but it's the context that the laugh's in. That's what makes that unsettling. And then when you know what the context of that laugh is, like every time you hear that laugh, that is when your skin starts to crawl and all that sort of stuff. And honestly, it seems like something like that Heath Ledger's done, but it's a bad imitation. This is all I'm getting from Jared Leto. It just seems like a bad imitation of a Heath Ledger. How? I mean, he's like walking and he's like, oh, yeah. No, that's Heath Ledger. It's that similar. I mean, it's like you can't take any liberties at this point. And then we've also got these little lines, it's like, well, I'm not going to hurt you. Wait, I'm not going to kill you. I'm just going to hurt you. Really, really bad. That sounds like Heath Ledger. I mean, why? Why would you move on to that? Heath Ledger worked for his moment. Joker In a world where Superman's there, he needs to be over the top. He cannot be a down-to-earth, sinister psychopath. He needs to be over the top. He needs to be crazy. Like, this is the problem. We're just gonna. It's gonna be like Bonnie and Clyde, except one, they both have a sense of humour. This is not what should be happening. And oh my god, this trailer even spoils like parts in which they showed Batman. Fair enough, that footage was leaked, so I kind of understand why they would show it, because they're just like, oh fuck it, this everybody's seen it anyway, we might as well. But oh my god, this I've lost all faith in Suicide Squad now from this trailer. This trailer has just ruined like everything they needed to do. And considering this whole Jason Todd thing's been debunked, which honestly, if Jared Leto was doing that, then that would have been brilliant. That would, and there's even that would even be a great subtle hint as well for Heath Ledger, because Heath Ledger, like obviously not the original Joker, but folk from the trailer would then see, oh hey, so there's something false about him. He's acting like someone else. He's not going into his own territory. He's not like the Joker. He sounds like a copy. But no, Warner Bros. Not smart enough to do that. They won't. Apparently, they won't even have humour in this. Like, they're wanting to distance themselves that much from Marvel, but they have one of the funniest characters in comics. Why would they avoid it? I mean, the Joker is one of these characters in which you laugh at him, and then like 5 seconds later you're just like, I really shouldn't have laughed at that. But instead we've got, I'm not going to hurt you. I'm not going to kill you. I'm just going to hurt you. Really, really bad. It's, oh yeah, the line sounds like something out of The Shining. So not only have we got something sounds like Heath Ledger, but we've also got a line from Jack Nicholson. What is going on with the Suicide Squad at the moment? And did I tell you that Harley Quinn? I'm not too happy with Harley Quinn's costume, to be honest. I don't understand why they can't just go for something in the middle between what our costume is just now and their original costume. And the Joker's tattoos, I have no idea what's going on with that. And why the hell the Joker has tattoos? And the tattoos aren't even like intelligent, they're just stupid. And oh my god, I knew this rant would be coming soon, and I knew this rant would go on for a while. So, yeah. I honestly cannot believe what is going on. I honestly can't believe something I am looking forward to so much just went from one of my most anticipated films of the year. Well, it's obviously next year, but one of my most anticipated films of next year to one of my least anticipated films in next year. I'm really dreading seeing this because this sounds like an absolute train wreck at the moment. In fact, it's worse. So, this video probably will be quite unpopular, especially amongst DC folk, because DC folk desperate just for the DC Cinematic Universe, and I'm just going to ruin on the parade. Especially considering this is so late. But I had to get this out. I'm not happy at all. Honestly, I feel like this could have been really good. Like, if they just went with it. I even like the fact that they'd already established their universe. Like, the characters were a lot older. Because the thing is, Batman, everybody knows Batman, and they've had quite a lot of Batman's villains. So why wouldn't they? And Superman, fair enough. They start off with Superman because Superman hasn't been there. Everybody's getting fed up by origin stories, so we continue on with stuff that's not origin stories. And I'm sorry, I'm just getting really irritated with this. Until they sort out the Joker, I really don't want to see him in Suicide Squad. Until they sort out Harley Quinn, I really don't want to see her in Suicide Squad. Jai Courtney, I have no faith in him. Let's get him out. Who else? Oh, right, okay, let's just keep Killer Croc, because Killer Croc does look quite cool. Well, I've started to accept that. Deadshot, Will Smith, that's perfect casting. And I never thought of it, and I kind of feel sad that I didn't. Because, believe it or not, Will Smith was the one actor in which I didn't have faith in. I was just like, would he really work as Deadshot? I don't know whether that was a Marvel thing going on there, in which I was just like, nah, the Vince failed. Or whether it was just me, like, trying to find more problems with Will Smith, that I was just a strange casting at first. But yeah, he surprised me, and I'm already sold on Will Smith. Guess we some sort of Suicide Squad. That I was happy with. And Katana, from what I've seen of Katana, she looks fine. As for everybody else, no. Oh wait, Amanda Waller looks really good, I will admit. Amanda Waller, that looks like perfect casting as well. But everything else, Clara Delphine, or whatever her name is, Cara Delphine, or whatever. Right, okay, she, from what I've seen, looks alright. I guess I'm not familiar with any of her work. I think she's a model, if I'm right. Or maybe I'm getting confused with someone else. She must have started off at some point as a model, I think. Maybe. I don't know. She seems alright. Yeah, that's it really though. I'm super disappointed with this. And yeah, I lost all my energy from the Rant. See, I mean, how is it they managed to get everything from Batman v Superman now looking right? Like, the casting of Lex Luthor, I am now sold on Jesse Eisenberg's Lex Luthor. Despite the fact his hair, I don't like his hair. I will admit, I do not like Lex Luthor's hair. So hopefully he'll go bald at the end. Or like, towards the start. I just want him to go bald so he can get rid of that god awful hair. But I think he'll keep it for most of the film. Yeah. That's really it. Sorry if I've made you lose faith in Suicide Squad. But that's what I felt like at the end of seeing the trailer, and I couldn't make a video. I was just always busy. So I felt like I had to try and get this video sorted. So I done it today, and yeah, I've no idea when it'll be out, but hopefully it'll be good. Suicide Squad, hopefully it'll still be good. Hopefully I've just went on the rant for no reason, and a year's time, when the film's out, I'm going to look like an absolute idiot for panicking over this. I'm going to be like one of those folks that were getting annoyed with Heath Ledger as the Joker. So, yeah. Just comment below though what you thought of the Suicide Squad trailer, Deadpool trailer, any trailer really. The big Comic-Con trailers. And the Deadpool trailer was released recently. Well, relatively recently, it was about a couple of weeks ago maybe. So yeah, just comment below, tell me all that sort of stuff. So I'll be working on spoiler reviews for Jurassic World and Ant-Man at some point. I don't know when they'll be up. Probably be up after the gameplay. I don't know what, I think this one, my review, and my Blu-ray collection should all be up in 1 week. In theory anyway. Probably not. This will probably be up after the gameplay. Either way, I have no idea when I'm doing this, because this is all getting filmed in one night, sort of. The spoiler reviews aren't. My cameras are now battery. But, yeah. See ya.